Do you know that the Oware, which we have in Ghana, is also in East Africa known as Ajua, and in the southern part of Africa is known as Ohuru? Anyway, I was surprised to see a young man by the name Jagger Musheri in Nairobi using the Ajua or Oware to actually educate people about how our forefathers traded, and of course using the same Oware as a way of tactical movement and whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I have this single honor to welcome you to this great interview of Oware or Ajua. So if you have not signed up yet, I entreat you to actually sign up, subscribe, tell a friend that Salom is back at it with an interesting story of how Africa is connected using the Oware, Ajua, or Ohuru game. Thank you very much. Tell a friend to subscribe because we are back at it again.
Hello, my name is Brian Jage Moshiri. I'm in Nairobi, and you can watch my story about Ajua or Oware from the Traveling Photographers channel on YouTube.
So it's a very wonderful morning here in the street of Nairobi, and I'm going to have the chance to interview a young man by name Jageri Mushiri, right? And this very guy happens to be an artist, a photographer, and a conservation person. And he actually is using this Oware, known in West Africa, Ghana. So yes, as I said, this is Ajua in East Africa. This is Ohuru in Southern Africa. So at the end of the day, you realize that it matters not where you find yourself, but this is a masterpiece played by our ancestors. And he is trying to preserve culture using the same artwork to tell us about how our ancestors actually started their journey. And this is more like a tactical way of fighting enemies, right? So you play it in that manner, and it's just like playing the chess or the draft. Ladies and gentlemen, be my guest. Yeah, hi, Jaggi Musheri.
Hi, how are you?
Nice meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
Salom.
but this is Nairobi.
This is Nairobi. Welcome
Wow.
to Nairobi. But
Thank you.
I know
Thank
this is
you.
not your first time.
Yeah, this has not been my first time, neither has it been my second time. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, tell me more about Nairobi, Kenya.
So Nairobi is the heartbeat of East Africa and Africa at large,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a beautiful city. Very, very place that makes your mind rush a little
Right.
bit. Yeah,
Like that, rush a little
yeah,
bit,
rush a
yeah.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So tell me, because I came to East Africa, Kenya precisely, I realized there are a lot of trees here. And as you can see, there are more trees embedded in the buildings or buildings embedded in trees. Was it deliberate?
I think from history,
Mm.
Nairobi was a place where this land belonged to the Maasais.
Okay.
So the land from the Maasai ran from all the way from the Tanzania border all the way to the a place called Kilimambogo.
Kilimanjaro,
So
okay.
this all here was more like a grassland, savanna grassland.
Mm.
So some of the trees, yes, they have been planted as you can see around.
Yeah.
Some has been deliberate, but some of the trees like these ones are trees that have been here since the city began.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the building was deliberate, like was purposely built in between to also keep the trees
yes,
alive.
at least to have some freshness in the city.
Hmm.
To be as you know, Nairobi is surrounded by some forests. We have Karura on this side, Karura
Yeah.
Forest. We
Yeah.
have Ngong Forest on this side.
Mhm.
So as much as the planning was being done, I think there was some deliberation to have some trees to bring some greenery and some good look to the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I first met you somewhere in I think that's Kiambu County, right?
Yes, Jambu.
Okay. One of the nicest places. And I saw you busy stitching leather?
Yes, the first time we
Because
met.
I noticed you are so passionate about art,
I am.
and today you have this. So
Today I
tell me
have
about
this.
tell me about your journey. Like, how did you all started?
So this journey is quite interesting because I knew about the existence of Ajua 2 years ago,
Okay.
where we met, where I was working.
Hmm.
A friend of mine, or the owner of the place, happened to buy this game.
Okay.
I took so much interest to learn what it was. Yeah. So as soon as I saw the game, I have a background in literature. So I did a lot of literature in my tertiary level.
Okay.
I've always had an interest in history. So one of the things that happened when I saw the game, I started doing some research on the game, how it's played, where it came from, all the way from Mozambique. I found out that it's a game that is actually played even in Brazil, because you see the slavery found its way all the way to Southern America. So that was how I found myself now having the keen interest to revive the game. Because when I tried to reach out to people around, people, yes, they do know how to play the game. They played when they were little. But currently, when you go around, you can't see people playing the game anymore. And because it was also associated with the old men. Yeah, because they are the people who used to play the game to pass time, to just bond, share knowledge within themselves. So that is also something that caught my attention, because I wanted it to reverse that. How about we play the game, or every generation can play the game. So after coming to that conclusion, I started doing research, and I happened to design this game
Wow,
myself.
you designed it yourself.
Yeah, I designed it myself.
I said it. The guy is an artist.
Yeah, I designed myself with the banks, the pits, even I
Right.
sourced the hinges, and I
Oh.
sourced even the seeds, the mangrove seeds.
Mhm.
But the interesting bit was I wanted it to have a unique look.
Okay.
As you can see, it has a lot of symbols.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because one of the things that I'm interested in is African symbolism, art, and culture.
Culture. Yeah.
So when I was coming up with these symbols, I realized that symbolism in Africa has always been inspired by what surrounds us, the environment,
Right.
the things that you see. And one of the inspiration behind was looking at what I have seen growing up, from birds to people playing drums to fire to cowrie shells to feathers to generally everything that I have seen growing up or that could come to my mind.
Right.
That was one of my inspiration. Number two, I've always had an interest in West Africa. I think the culture there is very, very rich. It's
Interesting.
very, very rich, and I'm hoping to travel there one day.
Right.
So some of the things that I have here are the Adinka symbol.
Edinkra.
Adinkra.
Edinkra.
Edinkra.
Yeah.
Edinkra symbol.
No, you pronounce it in the Muzungu
Yeah.
way. So Edinkra.
Edinkra.
I got it.
Edinkra.
Got it. Yeah,
Edinkra symbols. I have
Right.
several that I try to find their meanings and what they mean to the people there. But all in all, the most good thing, or the good thing with all this, is realizing that from the south to the west to the east, to the central to the north, as Africans are all the same.
Same. Yeah.
Because this game is played in East Africa, it's played in West Africa, it's played in Southern Africa, meaning that all these borders that we have, they're just imaginary. We were always one people.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that is what this is a representative of. That we are one.
One. You're right.
We are one.
Yeah, right. Right. But let me also educate you a little bit, and then to our fellow listeners. Okay, so basically all the symbols you find here, right? All the symbols you find here are directly and indirectly alphabet. In the olden days, because I did art in school, like in the high school and in the university, all right? So you are being told that when you look at the ancient Egyptians, all those symbols represent alphabet, and it's out of those alphabets were developed into the alphabetical letters we have today.
Very true.
Now, when you look at a symbol like the man drumming, in a particular tribe will tell you about maybe talking drum or something, right?
Yeah.
And then where do you have the Jinyami? Yeah, so this one is cowries, which in Ghana we call sidie. and out of that cedi we came our Ghanaian cedi,
Oh,
our currency cedi,
uh-huh.
right?
All right.
And this is one of the Dinkra symbols. I see Jinyami somewhere in the rest. Okay, so and of course I think this is more like the Egyptian
Yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
So all these things are all alphabetical symbols that in the olden days we use those ones to actually educate people or teach people.
True.
Yeah. So continue. Now I think we've gotten to how you now what got you into the art, the leather art space.
Yeah.
So tell me about that because you forgot that one before coming to this one.
How
Yeah.
I found myself to the leather space.
Yes. Yeah.
So maybe to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Professionally, I am a teacher of English and literature in high school.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
I did try teaching
Mm-hmm.
for a while,
Mm.
but later I realized that that was not my calling because I felt the environment was a little bit conforming me
Conforming. Yeah. Right.
to remain to a particular set of rules and structure.
Mm-hmm.
But what I wanted was to be able to express myself through my art and also freely my mind.
Right. Yeah.
So after realizing that teaching was not part of something I would like to do, what I did was I came to Nairobi
Mm.
and I found a leather company that was looking to hire an administrator.
Oh,
As a
okay.
teacher, I qualified because teaching is all about administration, right?
Exactly.
So from
Exactly.
there, that's how I found myself in the leather industry, and I did the leather industry for the past 5 years
Wow.
until
Interesting.
last year.
Mm.
So during that period, I learned about leather production,
Mm.
procurement in leather, sales in leather. I did media and photography and all
Yeah.
that within that space of 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So that is how I found myself in the leather industry
That's
where we met.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you migrated gradually to.
Now from the leather industry, I now started migrating gradually to the African art and history because the leather industry where I was, we were mostly focused on value addition in the African context,
Okay.
right? Developing products from Africa for Africans and also for Africans in the diaspora.
We're talking to the young man who is going around Africa and the world, telling us about the only art that binds Africa together. Yes. So, brother, let's continue. So, from the leather art, you started falling in love with African art because what you were doing was more of value addition to of African products.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what happens?
Then I realized my curiosity is directing me to learn more about African culture and art. And from there on, the journey starts. I start educating or researching and educating people on African symbols, African art, and I start venturing to find out where I can get art in Africa. And can I give you an interesting fact that I found?
Yeah, tell me.
You know that Kenya has the biggest carving market in the African.
Really?
Yes.
You don't say.
Kenya has the biggest market for wooden carvings in the entire Africa.
Wow.
Biggest market.
Wow.
Yeah? So that was something that I actually found like 2 weeks ago. And it was very interesting to realize that actually some of the artworks that are made here in this country, we export to South Africa, probably even the West African countries. So that is some of the information that I need to bring out to the world.
What? Yeah.
That we have big industries that are anchored in our history because some of the products that those artisans are making are basically, like I said, inspired by the things that we see and that we have also invented ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how the interest now comes of the history, and I deviate now from the leather industry, and I purposely just decide to take a journey in the African culture and history and art. And that's what I've been doing, anchored in this game because this is what brings
People together, unites
everything and
us.
people together.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's interesting. So now tell me, having this, bringing Africans together, um, somewhere 2019, there was a heavy migration of the Europeans, I mean, Black Americans, Black British, whatever, started moving back to Africa to settle, to learn about Africa, to basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you having this, where is that connection from? Because I see you talk about tourism and the rest, and not just tourism, you always go anywhere you are going, talking about tourism, you always go with this.
When it comes to the our brothers and sisters in the diaspora who are coming and also who are on that side, I think they don't realize what I have realized is until they get here, they don't realize how much similarity they have with us and Mother Africa until they come here.
Yeah.
When you come here and you explain to someone about our art, for example, or our language, or they come here, then they go to somewhere like Nigeria or Ghana or South Africa, and they find something that cuts across
Yeah.
those 3 or 4 countries, they're always in shock. Like, how is that possible? And I always keep reminding them the the idea that I am different from you from Ghana is a fallacy. We are one people, and
Yeah.
the only difference between me and them is that they are on the other side of the globe, but their roots and their history is here. Their real belonging is in this continent.
Right.
So it's always a good conversation between or among us, as I try to also educate them about what Africa really means, because our image out there has been distorted in
So many ways.
so many ways.
Right.
So it has become also some sort of a responsibility to people like us to actually portray Africa the way it is,
Yes, yeah.
and also tell our stories, own our narrative, basically, how it is.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it has been a very good. I've had so many good interactions with people from diaspora, as I also take them around, show them our historical places and such like things. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So now I've seen you with cameras a couple of times. All right. Are you a photographer?
I am a photographer.
Oh,
Yes.
really? So how do you blend the two? Photography and art and history. How do you blend the two?
So photography and videography is something that I did just as a hobby. I started as a hobby. Then with time I professionalized it. So when it comes to now telling my stories, it comes in really handy, because now I can be able to take pictures of what I mean, or to show people some of these things through now the available digital media and space. So that is how I have been able to blend, uh, first showing the products, especially the arts, and secondly also when I travel around, especially now visiting places that has some sort of history.
Yeah.
The skill that I have, and me being a photographer, I'm always able to capture those moments, those
yeah.
spaces, so that I can share and help me educate with the world. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. So tell me, with the coming of Black Americans to settle here, are they are they impacting the society?
I think what I have realized is they have this sense of responsibility that they have come with, which is a good thing. That they are impacting, because you see when they come from abroad and they come to settle here, they are obviously looking also to do some economic activities. So that is number one, how they are influencing uh, our country,
Country, yeah.
because they maybe come with partnership ideas or business ideas and capital as well.
Yeah.
Number two is tourism. When they come here, and as we all know, we are in an age of social media and
Yeah.
all that. So most of them come with excitement, which is also a good thing,
Right.
because they are always in shock. Oh, I didn't believe I can't believe Kenya is like this. I couldn't believe Kenya has this, has that. So every time they are documenting, it also has a very good impact to our tourism industry because it's encouraging other people to come. So that has also a positive impact to our foreign exchange from the tourism sector.
Right.
I think those are some of the two ways that I have seen their impact when they come back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. How is the draft? How is this game played?
So during my research, I have realized that because it's a game that traveled with traders, mostly how the game traveled from, some say it came from Mozambique. There's not much clear information about its origin, but from Mozambique from around 1614.
Okay.
It has spread across Africa mostly through trade.
Trade, yeah.
And you see, when I give you information and I ask you to go pass it to someone else, there's always something that is lost between.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Oware, it's usually six holes on this side.
Yeah.
Exactly. When you look at Ajua, we have 8 holes on this side.
Oh.
Also, when you look at Bao, there's one called Bao, mostly played along the coastline.
Okay.
It has 16 on this side, 16 on this side.
Oh.
So there are different variations, which also brings different ways on how it's played. But for Ajua, it's played like this. So we have 3 seeds in each pit.
Oh, okay.
In each pit, across all.
Can I help?
Yes, please. 3 seeds in each. Right.
Okay,
yes.
got it.
All right. So you start from your left, right?
Yeah.
Going to your right.
Right, okay.
That is anti-clockwise, right?
Yeah.
When you get to this side, when you get to this pit,
Yeah.
before you cross over, you bank.
Oh, okay.
Remember, it's a game of strategy, and it's all about also banking. Basically, it's like you're investing to win.
Oh, okay, banking, all right.
Banking.
Yeah.
So for starting, you start from here. You sow. Before crossing over, I bank.
Okay.
I come over to this side. I sow. So my play ends here.
Yeah, okay.
So you start.
Okay, so I also go.
Start. So
I pick everything,
yes.
right? Then I get here.
You bank.
I bank.
Then you proceed.
So I end here.
You end here. So that is the first round. You have to start here. Now proceeding forward, you have now to strategically think which seed will you pick so that you get here, you bank, and also at the same time, don't give your opponent many seeds on this side, because remember, the moment I cross over to this side, I am giving you more seeds.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I have to strategically think which seed I'll pick, bank, and retain seeds on my end, as many as possible.
Yeah.
All right? So the objective is to retain as many seeds as possible on my side.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
for example,
we are playing Oware, Ajua in East Africa, and Ohuru in Southern Africa. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, join us. Let's play the game. So, it's your turn now, right?
It's my turn.
Okay.
So I can proceed from whatever I decide. Come here, I bank. I come to this side. Bank. Also, the other thing is when you play, the other strategy is make sure you can go for as many rounds as possible.
Okay.
My end ends
okay.
there. So
and I've been told I shouldn't give more seats out.
Yes.
This is tricky. Okay. So I'll go with this. I go again, and bang. I go. So it's more like in the olden days, it's more like playing a tactical game, right?
Yeah.
Where you see how you can fight your enemies,
Absolutely.
right? Okay.
So,
and it's also a way of investing.
Yeah. So you can
Yeah.
see I've invested there.
Yeah. I thought I could get like 3 here, but I
Yeah.
missed.
So
Yeah.
come here. Yeah.
So do you think this should be introduced in the schools?
Yeah, actually, I had a very interesting conversation with someone from Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
and he reached out and he told me in their municipality education,
Mm-hmm.
they they teach the game in school.
Oh.
And when I was, because as I said, I'm a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
it's something that really got into my heart.
I missed.
Because
Yeah.
because as a teacher, when I was teaching,
Mm-hmm.
there were no basically African games
Mm-hmm.
in our curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have football, we have rugby, we have all other games,
Yeah.
but we don't have uh, an African game
Mm-hmm.
in the teaching curriculum, in our school curriculum. So I think it's one of the things that I would like in the near future,
Okay.
try and see whether it's something we can introduce in Kenyan schools.
Schools. Okay.
Yes, as part
Okay.
of the co-curricular activities.
And do you?
I honestly think it should be introduced in the curriculum activity
Okay.
in the African schools.
And
Yes.
do you think the schools will be open to that? I mean, the educational system in Kenya here will be uh, interested or are open to that?
It's not really an, an, uh, an easy task because you
Hmm.
see, with such an idea,
Yeah.
it also requires resources.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so resources can also be a challenge,
Hmm.
but I'll try. It's gonna be challenging, but it's something that I believe it's doable.
Hmm.
It's doable with where there is a will, there is a way. That's what they say.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe thinking about taking this as an extra curriculum. What's the name? Like a boot camp where you be teaching.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Kids. Yeah, it's
Okay.
something that I've tried to
Open that
organize,
conversation.
to have that conversation with online and see whether people would be interested.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was there was a good feedback. It's
Hmm.
something that also or also within the city, we also
Hmm.
have people who do game nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is one of the things that I want to focus on.
Focus on,
Just
yeah.
game nights where we can also have Ajua and we can play.
Play, yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Oh my goodness, this is getting interesting. I actually never expected myself to play this.
Mhm.
Wow. Oh my. No. So from the look of things, you are winning, right?
From well, the game is still on.
The game is still on.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay,
it's
okay.
your turn.
Oh yeah, yeah. Can I go back?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can I?
Well, you can just put there and it ends there.
Oh,
So it ends there. So one of
because
the
I wanted to pick this one.
yeah, one of the tricks is
Uh-huh.
if you have this seed,
Mm-hmm.
if for example you want to pick this seed, you
Yeah.
need to count
Holes,
how many
yeah.
holes are remaining.
The remaining,
These are five.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Then count how many seeds you need
The
to get to bank. So
bank
if you take this seed, you
yeah.
have how many seeds? This one will not help you
Help,
because you
yeah.
just
Uh-huh.
so you come somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Once you place there, you
Mm-hmm.
definitely will bank.
The bank, yeah.
Right? So there, there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm enjoying the game. And
Alright.
trust me, it's an interesting game, which I think it should be inculcated in our African educational curriculum. But of course, he said he's coming up with a boot camp
Mm.
or what's the name? Either a foundation or a club.
A club.
Yeah, where he'll be teaching the young folks how we started our journey.
Yeah.
I can bang. I can bang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one
And
sorry.
yeah, and it's getting interesting. Yes, continue.
So you had asked about about the diaspora
Mm-hmm.
and the tourists, because
Yeah.
I am in the tourism industry.
Right.
One of the things that I am also doing anchored to this is just when people come and we are organizing some excursions, not really
Mm-hmm.
excursions, but one of the places that I take people, especially the people from diaspora,
Mm-hmm.
is where I was telling you the
Oh,
carving
man.
market.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not far from where we are.
Oh,
So
okay.
I normally take them there where they can experience now
Mhm.
the raw art.
Right.
From the carving itself, it's handcrafted. There's
Okay.
no machines used.
Okay.
Everything is handcrafted.
After yeah.
You know, from masks, from animals, from
Mhm.
xylophones.
Oh, it's like a walking distance from here.
Yeah, it's a walking distance. I'm
Oh.
actually after this, I'm headed there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay.
somewhere we can go have a look.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of the places where I normally take the tourists
Mhm.
or people from diaspora where can go experience now the African culture from
Okay.
the manufacturing to where now they finish the items, and
Right.
we have some sort of a showroom
Mm-hmm.
where the items are, where you can purchase the
I
items
sense, yeah.
and carry them around
Around, yeah.
for decor purposes
Mm-hmm.
or for also functionality purposes.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
interesting. Interesting. I've really learned so much. We have this in West Africa, but I think gradually we're also losing the core value of this, and we are more gearing towards the phone games.
Yeah.
How do you call them? Yeah, the games and the
Yeah.
rest, and it's making us become more like individualistic, okay,
Very.
than being a community.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, yeah, I've learned so much, and I want to say thank you very much, Asante
Thank
Sana,
you, bro.
Murakoze Chane,
Yeah.
and Midasi.
I'm not really sure what that means, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I combined Kenya,
uh-huh.
Rwanda, which is in
Ah,
Rwanda, and then Chi. So I combined three
three
languages. Yes.
languages.
So Asante Sana, that is
Karibu, Kenyan.
Kenya.
Yes.
Murakoze Chane, that is Kenya
Kenya,
Rwanda
Rwanda.
in Rwanda,
Uh-huh.
and then Midasi, that is Chi in Ghana.
In Ghana,
Yeah,
Midasi.
yeah. So yeah,
I very
yeah.
interesting.
So what would you be your final words before we finally wrap up?
I think my final word would be, we need to really, really appreciate our culture,
Mhm.
especially our culture,
Right.
our culture. And was reading. I'm currently reading Ento Diop's book,
Mhm.
where it's called Africa, the origin of African civilization.
Mhm.
And there's somewhere where he says that uh, we as Africans,
Mhm.
especially we the black
Yeah.
Negroes, even though we have been educated and we have become conscious
Mhm.
about ourselves and our cultures,
Gotcha. Yeah.
it is still difficult for us to acknowledge that the black race played the biggest role in
Oh,
civilizing the
this,
world.
yeah.
We also, as Africans, have to stop this idea that we have to look for that external validation
Mhm.
to validate our culture and everything that surrounds us.
Hmm.
So I think the starting point for us would be taking back our identity and appreciating who we are as a people.
Brother, it's been nice meeting you and
A
talking to you.
pleasure to
I've
you.
learned so much, and I want to say keep it up,
Thank you.
and we also go out there to propagate the gospel according to Oware.
Absolutely.
Asante Sana.
Thank you.
All right. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard him. He's done so well, and I want to say, don't forget to always look out for this fine gentleman.